Reaching your 70s is a remarkable milestone, one that signifies a lifetime of wisdom, memories, and experiences. It's a chapter where you can finally take a deep breath, reflect on all you've accomplished, and truly focus on what brings you joy and peace. But let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're holding on to things, whether physical or emotional, that weigh you down? It's easy to accumulate baggage over the years, and sometimes, without even realizing it, we carry those burdens into this beautiful stage of life. Imagine how freeing it would feel to release those unnecessary weights and make space for what truly matters. In today's video, we're going to explore 8 powerful ways to simplify and elevate your life after 70. Now, before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Now, let's discover how you can make this chapter of your life truly extraordinary. Point 1. Letting go of toxic relationships. By the time you've reached your 70s, you've built a lifetime of connections. Some of them bring you immense joy and support, while others, let's be honest, might leave you feeling drained or even hurt. At this stage of your life, prioritizing your peace and well-being is not just important, it's essential. Toxic relationships come in many forms. It might be a friend who only calls when they need something, never bothering to ask how you're doing. Perhaps there's a family member who always criticizes or undermines you, leaving you feeling small. Sometimes, the toxicity isn't even obvious. It could be a one-sided connection where you're always the giver and rarely the receiver. These relationships can take a toll on your emotional health, quietly chipping away at your happiness over time. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning people or being unkind. It's about setting boundaries that protect your peace. Start by evaluating your relationships honestly. Ask yourself, how do I feel after spending time with this person? Energized or exhausted? Supported or drained? Once you've identified the connections that don't bring you joy, take small steps to either improve those dynamics or limit their impact on your life. For example, if a friend constantly brings negativity into your conversations, try redirecting the topic to something uplifting. If that doesn't work, it's okay to distance yourself from them. If a family member's behavior becomes overwhelming, consider limiting interactions to group settings or shorter visits where you feel more in control. These boundaries are acts of self-respect, not selfishness. Around the world, people are redefining what relationships look like in their later years. In Japan, for example, elders join moai groups, support networks built on positivity and mutual support. These groups remind us that it's never too late to surround yourself with people who genuinely care about you. 2. Clearing out physical clutter. Let's take a moment to think about your home, your sanctuary, the place where you should feel the most at peace. Over the years, it's natural to accumulate belongings, furniture, clothes, keepsakes, and countless little items with sentimental value. While some of these things hold cherished memories, others may no longer serve a purpose and instead create unnecessary clutter. At this stage of life, simplifying your physical surroundings can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. Imagine opening a closet filled with clothes you haven't worn in years, or navigating a garage packed with items you've long forgotten about. These possessions may not seem like a big deal, but they quietly take up space, both in your home and in your mind. Decluttering isn't about erasing the past. It's about celebrating it while making room for the present and the future. Start small. Pick one manageable area, like a single drawer, shelf, or closet. Ask yourself, does this item add value to my life today? Do I use it? Does it make me happy? If the answer is no, consider letting it go. For example, donate clothes that no longer fit or suit your style. Pass on unused kitchenware to someone who could benefit from it. Even that collection of trinkets gathering dust on a shelf could find a new home where it's appreciated. Decluttering can be an emotional process. It's okay to feel attached to certain items, especially those tied to memories. A good approach is to keep a few truly special pieces that bring you joy and let go of the rest. For example, a favorite photo or a meaningful gift can be displayed with pride, while less significant items can be donated or recycled. In many cultures, decluttering is seen as a way to simplify life and find peace. The Japanese concept of Danshari encourages people to let go of excess belongings and live more mindfully. Similarly, retirees around the world often choose to downsize to smaller, more manageable homes, focusing on comfort rather than upkeep. Now, picture your home after decluttering. Your living space feels open and serene, filled only with things that bring you joy. Each room reflects the simplicity and calmness you deserve. A clutter-free home isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating an environment where you can truly relax and enjoy your life. 3. Overcoming the fear of change. Change. It's a word that can feel unsettling, especially as we grow older. By the time you've reached your 70s, you've built a lifetime of routines and habits that bring comfort and familiarity. The idea of stepping into something new can seem overwhelming or even unnecessary. But here's the truth. Embracing change, no matter how small, can open doors to a richer, more vibrant life. Fear of change often stems from questions like, what if I fail? What if it's too hard? These doubts are completely natural, but they can hold you back from discovering new joys. Change isn't about achieving perfection. It's about allowing yourself to grow and explore. And yes, even in your 70s or beyond, you have the ability to adapt and thrive. Start with small, manageable changes. For instance, if you've avoided technology, take a simple step like learning to use a smartphone for video calls. Imagine the joy of seeing your grandchildren's smiling faces, even if they're miles away. Or if you're looking to become more active, consider joining a gentle yoga or walking group designed for older adults. These small adjustments can lead to big transformations over time. Around the world, elders are finding creative ways to embrace change. In some communities, retirees are taking up gardening, not only as a way to connect with nature, but also to stay physically active. Others explore hobbies they've always been curious about, such as painting, playing a musical instrument, or learning a new language. These activities might seem simple, but they serve as powerful reminders that growth and discovery have no age limit. Picture yourself diving into something you've always wanted to try. Perhaps it's taking a dance class, learning how to cook a new dish, or finally starting that project you've been putting off. Imagine the pride and sense of accomplishment that comes with mastering something new, no matter how small. The beauty of change is that it doesn't have to be drastic or immediate. By taking one step at a time, you can gradually ease into new experiences and find joy in the process. Letting go of the fear of change isn't just about facing the unknown. It's about opening yourself up to the possibilities that still lie ahead. 4. Addressing negative self-talk and regrets. Let's have an honest conversation about the voice in your head. You know the one. It reminds you of past mistakes, what you didn't do, or what you could have done differently. This kind of negative self-talk can quietly erode your confidence and steal your joy, making it harder to appreciate the present. And then there are the regrets, those what-ifs that linger in your mind, holding you captive to a version of yourself that's defined by what didn't happen, rather than everything you've achieved. First, let's tackle the regrets. It's natural to look back and wish things had been different. Maybe you wanted to travel more, pursue a passion, or spend more time with loved ones. But the truth is, regrets don't have to define you. Instead, they can be reframed as lessons that helped shape the person you are today. Life isn't about getting everything perfect. It's about growing through the experiences you've had. Now, let's address the inner critic. How often do you catch yourself thinking, I'm too old to try that, or I didn't accomplish enough in life? These thoughts can be harsh, often more so than anything you'd say to a friend or loved one. The first step to overcoming negative self-talk is recognizing when it happens. Once you're aware, you can actively challenge those thoughts. One powerful way to shift your mindset is by practicing gratitude. Every morning, take a moment to write down 3 things you're thankful for. These don't have to be monumental. They could be as simple as a sunny day, a delicious meal, or a heartfelt conversation with a friend. Gratitude helps redirect your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant in your life. Another helpful tool is journaling. Write about the moments you're proud of, the people you've loved, and the lessons you've learned. If you regret not traveling when you were younger, consider how you can plan a short trip now, even if it's just exploring a nearby town. It's never too late to create new memories. In many cultures, elders find peace by sharing their stories with younger generations. Turning past experiences into wisdom for others is a beautiful way to honor your journey. Mindfulness practices, like meditation, can also help you focus on the present moment, freeing you from the weight of the past. 5. Shedding unnecessary responsibilities. Let's talk about the responsibilities you carry. Over the years, you've likely taken on countless roles: caretaker, problem solver, organizer, and more. These responsibilities have shaped your life, and for a long time, they may have brought you fulfillment. But now, some of them might feel more like burdens, quietly draining your energy and time. This stage of life is the perfect opportunity to reassess what truly matters. Ask yourself, are there tasks I'm doing out of habit or obligation rather than joy? Maybe you're still managing a large garden, hosting family gatherings, or being the go-to person for solving everyone else's problems. While these roles were once meaningful, they might no longer align with your priorities. Shedding unnecessary responsibilities doesn't mean you're giving up or caring less. It means you're choosing to focus on what truly enriches your life. Start by identifying which tasks feel like obligations and which bring genuine joy. For instance, if maintaining a large yard has become overwhelming, consider hiring help or simplifying your landscaping. If organizing big family events feels more stressful than rewarding, pass the torch to someone else or suggest smaller, more manageable gatherings. It's also important to set boundaries, especially with loved ones who may rely on you too heavily. Have an open conversation about your needs and encourage them to take on more responsibility. For example, if a family member often turns to you for advice or help with tasks they could handle themselves, kindly remind them of their capability. Setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about ensuring your time and energy are respected. Around the world, elders are redefining their roles to prioritize well-being. In some cultures, retirees shift their focus to hobbies, travel, or simply enjoying quiet time. Others step back from traditional responsibilities, like hosting large holiday celebrations, and instead use that time to explore new interests or spend meaningful moments with loved ones. 6. Letting go of outdated beliefs. As we grow older, certain beliefs become deeply ingrained, shaping how we see ourselves and the world. While many of these beliefs have guided you well, others may no longer serve you. Some might even be holding you back from experiencing the fullness of life in your 70s and beyond. It's time to reflect and ask yourself, are there ideas I've been holding onto that no longer align with who I am today? Outdated beliefs often sound like, I'm too old to try something new, or it's a sign of weakness to ask for help. These thoughts might feel comforting in their familiarity, but they can quietly limit your growth. The truth is, you're never too old to learn, adapt, or embrace new opportunities. In fact, this stage of life offers a unique chance to challenge these notions and explore possibilities you may have never considered before. Start by identifying the beliefs that may be holding you back. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact, or is it just something I've always assumed? Once you've recognized these limiting thoughts, take small steps to challenge them. For example, if you've always believed technology is too complicated, start by learning a single new skill, like sending a text or video chatting with family. The joy of seeing a loved one's face on a screen might just outweigh the initial hesitation. Similarly, if you've avoided trying new activities because you feel out of place, consider joining a beginner's class tailored to older adults. Whether it's painting, gardening, yoga, or even learning a musical instrument, these experiences can rekindle a sense of curiosity and accomplishment. Around the world, older adults are embracing lifelong learning and growth. In Scandinavia, for instance, seniors often enroll in courses to explore new hobbies or deepen existing skills. In Japan, elders participate in cultural traditions like calligraphy or tea ceremonies, rediscovering passions they didn't have time for earlier in life. These examples remind us that age is not a barrier. It's an opportunity to deepen your connection to life. 7. Releasing financial worries. Money. It's something we've all thought about, planned for, and sometimes worried over. By the time you reach your 70s, financial concerns may still linger, even if you've spent decades saving and planning. It's natural to feel cautious, wondering if you've done enough or worrying about the unexpected. But here's the question to ask yourself. Are these worries helping me, or are they holding me back from enjoying the life I've worked so hard for? Your savings and resources are there for a reason, to support your well-being and bring joy to your life. Of course, it's wise to be mindful about spending, but it's equally important to recognize when financial caution becomes unnecessary stress. The goal is to strike a balance between planning for the future and living fully in the present. One way to ease financial worries is to consult a trusted financial advisor. They can help you create a clear, tailored plan that ensures your resources align with your needs and goals. Whether it's budgeting for day-to-day expenses or setting aside funds for special experiences, having a strategy in place can give you peace of mind and the freedom to enjoy what you've built. Think about how your resources could bring happiness into your life today. Maybe it's upgrading your home with features that make daily life easier and more comfortable. Perhaps it's planning a long-awaited trip, whether to see family, visit a place you've always dreamed of, or simply explore a nearby destination you've never taken the time to enjoy. Globally, retirees are finding meaningful ways to use their finances. In Italy, for example, many older adults prioritize culinary experiences, investing in fine dining or cooking classes. In Southeast Asia, elders often contribute to family gatherings or community events, creating cherished memories that go beyond material things. These examples remind us that money is a tool to enhance life, not an end in itself. Imagine waking up each morning without the weight of financial stress. Picture yourself using your resources to create moments of connection, comfort, and joy. Whether it's a cozy afternoon with loved ones, a stroll through a new city, or simply relaxing in a home that feels like your sanctuary. By shifting your focus from fear to possibility, you're reclaiming your energy for the things that truly matter. Now, let's talk about the final step: letting go of unhealthy habits to embrace vitality and well-being. 8. Letting go of unhealthy habits. Your habits are the foundation of your daily life, shaping your physical health, emotional well-being, and overall happiness. Over the years, it's easy to develop routines that feel comfortable but may not support the vibrant, fulfilling life you deserve. Now is the perfect time to evaluate these habits and make small, intentional changes to prioritize your health and vitality. Unhealthy habits can take many forms. Maybe it's skipping meals, relying on processed or convenience foods, or spending too much time sitting. While these routines may seem insignificant, they can quietly impact your energy levels, mobility, and overall quality of life. The good news is, it's never too late to make adjustments, and even small changes can lead to big improvements over time. Start with your daily activity. If a 30-minute walk feels like too much, try breaking it into shorter sessions throughout the day. A walk around your neighborhood, or even gentle stretching exercises, can work wonders for your physical and mental health. If mobility is a challenge, consider chair exercises or activities like swimming, which are gentle on the joints. Regular movement not only improves your strength and balance, but also boosts your mood and energy. Next, take a closer look at your nutrition. Swap out processed snacks for fresh options like fruits, nuts, or yogurt. Focus on simple, balanced meals with whole grains, lean proteins, and plenty of vegetables. For instance, instead of reaching for a frozen dinner, try preparing a quick salad with grilled chicken or making a hearty vegetable soup. These small shifts can improve your digestion, energy levels, and overall vitality. Around the world, older adults are embracing healthier habits to enhance their quality of life. In Mediterranean countries, seniors enjoy diets rich in olive oil, fish, and fresh produce, contributing to their longevity. In Scandinavia, daily outdoor activities like walking or cycling are part of life, even in later years. These practices remind us that staying active and eating well are lifelong gifts to ourselves. Now, imagine waking up each morning feeling refreshed and energized. Picture yourself enjoying a leisurely walk, preparing a nourishing meal, or playing with your grandchildren without feeling fatigued. By letting go of unhealthy habits, you're not just improving your physical health, you're investing in a future filled with strength, vitality, and joy. This is your moment to prioritize yourself and make choices that support the life you want to live. With each small step, you'll create a foundation for a happier, healthier you. Now, let's wrap up everything we've discussed today in a powerful conclusion. Today, we explored 8 powerful steps to help you live more fully, letting go of toxic relationships, decluttering your physical space, overcoming the fear of change, releasing negative self-talk and regrets, shedding unnecessary responsibilities, challenging outdated beliefs, easing financial worries, and adopting healthier habits. Each step is designed to empower you to live with intention, making space for happiness, connection, and vitality. You've earned the right to prioritize yourself, to focus on the people and activities that uplift you, and to let go of anything that feels like a burden. Whether it's setting boundaries, trying something new, or making small adjustments to your daily routine, every step you take is a step toward the life you truly want. As we wrap up, I encourage you to reflect on the steps we've discussed today. What resonated with you the most? What's the first change you'd like to make? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, your story might inspire someone else who's on the same journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing advice tailored to you. Together, we're building a community of support, understanding, and inspiration. This is your time. Embrace it fully, live it joyfully, and make it truly your own. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care.